Hi guys, karibuni tena hapa kwa channel yetu. This is our channel, me and you. So karibuni tena. Our channel is Bishop Kelvin Kenya and your host, the one and only Bishop Kelvin Ndo. So karibuni kwa channel yetu. Wageni wetu karibuni. If you are new here, welcome. If you are back again, welcome back again. Ndo. Yeah, continue subscribing, continue commenting, continue liking our videos, continue watching, continue learning, and that is our motive. So I'm back again with another interesting topic, a topic that I believe will help most of us, will give us the motivation to continue, the motivation to step up, and the motivation to be unique, because most of us fear to be unique. Most people fear to be unique, in which being unique is a strength, being unique is a power, isn't it? So the topic today is friends, family, and you. That is the topic, and we also have a subtopic today. Today tumenikama tunarudi shule. So the topic is family, friends, and you. And then the subtopic is your mindset, isn't it? Our mindset is what controls us. Our mindset is what controls what we do. Our mindset is what controls how our life is. It's what controls what will be next in our life, what will happen in our life. So the mindset is a very key thing in our mind, in our lives, isn't it? So that's why I included family, friends, and you, because they all depend on your mindset, isn't it? So we have two types of mindsets. We have the dependent mindset and the independent mindset, isn't it? I know most of us are like, what is dependent and what is independent? We all know that, but now in our context, let me define dependent mindset. Dependent mindset is like a fish. You know, a fish cannot live if it's not inside water. Now, most of our mindsets, most of us have set our mindsets to be like fish. We are dependent. We are dependent on our family. We are dependent on our friends. We are dependent on what they say. We are dependent on negativity. We are dependent on what people think. We are dependent on what people say. Most of our mindsets are like that. And now we have the independent mindset, which I want all of us to try and trigger our minds to be independent. You know, independent mindset is like time. Time waits for no king. That is even a saying, because it's independent. Time does not depend on you. Time does not depend on what you say. Time does not depend on how you choose to utilize it. If you say you will sleep the whole day, then time won't stop because you're sleeping. No, the day will start and the day will end when while you're still sleeping. You know, time is independent. You know, and let me tell you, the strongest mind, most of the people who are successful, they have independent mindsets. Let me mention some examples. We have Akina Terence Creatives. Terence is from Mlango Kubwa, Mathare, but he was independent. He became unique. Look at him right now. We have Akina Kabiwa Jesus. Kabiwa Jesus is from Kayole. Kayole. But look at him right now. He's living in Runda. Those are independent mindsets. They don't care. They keep pushing on. They face challenges. They face obstacles. And they always conquer because you are independent. Independent people always conquer. I want to give a good example of a candle and a bulb. When you put candle outside, it will go off. But when you put a bulb outside, as long as it's connected to the source, it will continue, it will light. It will only shake, but it will never go off. That is an independent mindset. But most of us are like candles. We are put off by what people say. We are put off by what people... Oh gosh, it's not even coming out. We are put off by people. We are put off by family. We are put off by friends. Don't be put off. Don't be like a candle. Have an independent mindset, because an independent mindset brought out Akina Wangari Maathai. People like Wangari Maathai are out there because of independent mindset. Yeah, she's fighting for the trees. Who can stand here and fight for the trees if it's not like Wangari Maathai? Because she's independent. But most of us, when you stand up to fight for something, your family comes, it tells you, why are you fighting for that? You're going to ruin your life. Stop. And then you fall down. You are put off. Maybe that is what will have made you be a billionaire. Maybe that is where your success is coming from. But you have been put off by even your friends. You want to put up a business, you go and ask a friend, can I put up this business? But your friend is not your friend. We always told, oh, that kikulacho kingwe ni mwako, in quotes. You go and tell your friend, I want to put up a business. Your friend is like, no, right now, the government, taxation, don't do that. You are put off. That is a dependent mindset. Be independent, my friend. Independent. Have an independent mindset. And an independent mindset has growth in it. But a dependent mindset has only stagnation. You will never move. You are just there. You are just there. Let's continue. I will dig deep into an independent mindset because that is the most important thing right now, isn't it? So, your success depends on your mindset. Success comes to people who are independent. Success comes to people who don't care. Success comes to people who don't take criticism. Comes to people who don't take criticism as a negativity. Let's come to the Christianity context right now. Christianity, tunaambiwangwa aje, when people throw stones at you, take the stones, build a foundation. They have helped you build your foundation. The stones, build up your foundation. You know, that is an independent mindset. You don't care. Yes, they are throwing stones, but you take the good out of it. That is independent. But dependent, when they throw stones, you see, unaona kupigwa, unaona kufinywa, unaona kugongwa macho, and then you take negativity from it, and you will never move to the next level. You know, independent mindset. Eh? Persist. They always continue despite the obstacles. They always learn from their mistakes. Those are independent people. Yes, I have fallen, but I will rise up and I won't accept to step where I've stepped again and it has made me fall. So next time I will take a longer step. Next time I won't step there. I will jump to the next level. Those are independent people. Though that is where legends come from. I like listening to Jorwa Yakothi. If you're a Kikuyu, Jorwa Yakothi. Nendejete guthikiriria wa Kiruba Magitheka. I was listening to them. I like listening to them because they have something. You learn something. Eh? The other day it was Auntie Jemima who was there. That lady, that icon was from drugs. She was a drug addict. She has gone even to rehab. But look at her right now. She's making it because she's independent. She doesn't care. Even if I was there, I don't care. I'm continuing. What are you doing? People have laughed at you. You are there crying all night. People have not seen your goodness. You are there crying all night. People are throwing stones at you. Take them, build your foundation. But you are there letting them build a foundation on top of you with the stones. Don't be. I don't want to bring insults here, but don't be like that. Usikue hivyo. Sawa, amka man. Gen Zs, amkeni men. Sisemi tuamke tuende protest. Mimi sisemi mambo ya protest. Na sisemi tusiende protest. But nasema amka. Usikubali kufinyililiwa. Kubali kujenga maisha yako usonge mbele. Usishtuke yenye watu wanakuambia. I myself am independent. But I will say a few years back I was dependent. I really depended on what people will say about me. I really depended on what people will think about me. But right now, if you think, you just think, I will continue. If you refuse, if I have one positive thing that I will do and that thing will help me, I will continue doing it. You will be there. It doesn't matter if it is family. It doesn't matter if it is friends. I'm independent. And don't be independent and you forget God. Put God first and then be independent. If you don't do that, you will cry in the toilet. Isn't it? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Don't be dependent. Be independent. Independent, let me give you a few negativity on dependent minds. They avoid challenges, they give up easily, and they ignore useful feedback. They ignore, you know, they feel threatened by success of others. That is a dependent mind. You don't want to see somebody growing. That's why I'm telling you, don't depend on what people say, because they will always say negative. Even if they will say positive, there is always a negative somewhere that people will mention about you. But if you keep there, if you stand there, if you stay there and listen to them, you're going to suffer alone. So please, my people, I'm bringing you good things. Last time we talked about inferiority. Inferiority is also part of mindset. Because if you're inferior, then your mindset has accepted for you to be inferior. you know? So, my friends, take that, learn from it. Don't be dependent, be independent. And as for me, I have nothing else to say other than to tell you thank you for tuning in. We'll come back with the next one, and I told you I will one day surprise you with a visitor. So be ready to know who will be the visitor, and be ready. Don't miss any video so that you can see our visitor, isn't it? Maybe it's something we know, maybe it's somebody we know, maybe it's somebody we don't know, but just know we'll have a visitor very soon. But before that, continue watching, continue tuning in, welcome your friends into our channel, share to them so that they can even get to know about inferiority. As we talked last time, they can know about dependent and independent mindset so that they can be on the safe side as you, isn't it? When you learn something, always share it to other people. Yeah. Preachings are loading right now. I'm just focusing on physical things. For the spiritual things, we are going to be here next time, or in the next season. You never know, isn't it? So just like, comment, share, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you. God be with you. God bless you all.